The Mother's Milk Bank at Austin started in 1999, and within its mission we decided very early on that we would take care of medically fragile babies, that we would take those babies who were not going to thrive because their mothers didn't have human milk for them, and we would provide a safe milk to them. Our job is to make sure that these babies thrive. They thrive and grow and become big people.
And since they're born small, and they're born a fair amount of time before they were supposed to, there is a lot of development not only of their lungs, not only of their intestines, but also of their brain that occurs from the periods when they should still be inside the womb.
It's a frightening experience for parents, and sometimes mothers after giving birth to a preemie aren't in very good health themselves, and it can be difficult for them to produce the milk that their baby needs.
He came 10 weeks early, and we were really knocked off our feet. Our picture-perfect pregnancy just really quickly turned into a nightmare. At the time, I mean, we were completely helpless. I wasn't producing milk for him. There was nothing we could do but stand outside of an incubator and stare at him.
Isaac was born 12 weeks early, so he was born at 28 weeks. We had thought everything was okay after him being premature, but it turned out that he had something called subglottic stenosis. He basically couldn't breathe. If he got sick, his airway just closed off. And while we were in the hospital going through all that, my milk was decimated. Like, I was pumping and I was trying so hard to nurse, but my supply was shot.
Human milk is almost a magical substance. I don't know a single researcher in the world who works with human milk who isn't continually dazzled by new things that are discovered every day.
You know, we look at babies who receive human milk, be it donor human milk or mom's own milk, and we know that those babies who are premature do better when they leave the hospital.
It is the safest, most nutritious component that you can ever provide in the therapy of a preterm baby. Just looking at the number of preemies that are born every year, the amount it would take to feed them till they get at a certain weight, it would take close to about 10 million ounces to cover just the amount that's missing right now.
Something as intimate as sharing your own milk is very profound.
Once my production had started and it was clear that I was outproducing his needs, that was when we decided that it would be best to give back.
There are only so many women who can help in this way at any given time. And the fact that you have this power to make such a huge difference, and you can change a life or save a life.
I think it's that simple. You can save a life with giving milk.
And frankly, it's a really easy thing to do if it's part of your routine that's established early on.
I think everyone who can donate should consider it. It's a very simple process. The milk bank makes it incredibly easy. It does tell you in detail online, but I just needed someone to hold my hand through it, and they were great about doing that. When I got my plaque showing how many ounces I actually donated, 2,372 ounces is unbelievable. So that became my fondest memory, and it was also kind of like my grand finale. So.